Okay folks, welcome back. Today we're not doing a food review of sorts, we are doing a versus. We have got the Greggs frozen pizzas that you can get in Iceland versus the Greggs pizza slices you can get in store. Now apparently these taste exactly the same as they do from the store. We'll wait and see. We're going to test them out and see how they do. But before we do that, if you like what we do on here, drop us a little subscribe on there. Thank you very much. Okay, these take 6 minutes in the air fryer, so I better get them cooking and get tasting. Original from the shop here, and the air fryer versions here. Now, I am going to point out one thing already. So, when they cook them in the shop, they generally tend to put them like in their big grilling machine, so it gets kind of charred on the edges and it's quite solid underneath. The air fryer ones are floppy as anything. I don't think the time is right now. I think you should cook them more, but for this test, we're following the instructions on there. So let's give these a little whirl. Let's kick this off with the Margherita on both of these ones. Go for the original first. Now for the next one. What I find is how crazy is it that you cook something very differently and they can taste really different. So, hard on the edges, hard base on this one. That's the original one. Softer edges and softer on the base in the air fryer one. The air fryer one has a little bit of a sweeter taste to it compared to this one. They're probably the same product made in the same factory, but cooking them that little bit differently makes all the difference. Personally, I prefer the air fryer version of this one. Easier to eat, softer, and that little bit different in the taste. Let's move on to the next one. Going to be fair in this one and move a bit of the pepperoni across to each one. There we go. Piece of the pepperoni each. Original first. And now this one. Same setup with this one. The air fryer one's softer, easier to eat, and the softer base. Now, the difference you can see on this one is you can really taste the pepperoni on the air fryer one. I think that's because it's not been overcooked or sort of cooked and then sat there for a while. As it's fresh out, you get a fresher taste for it. They are essentially the same product again, but the cooking of them makes all the difference. Again, this time, I prefer the frozen one that's come out rather than the one from Greggs. I don't think there's anything majorly wrong with either of them because they are basically the same product, but cooking at home seems to be the way forward for me. And that is my honest opinion on this one.